let's see. Here we go. Jesus Christ. All right, there we go. Man. So it appears that my cable provider decided to have an outage and my goddamn modem just rebooted on its own. I don't know. But there we go. I guess I'm back now, hopefully. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened. Well, I do know what the hell happened. My modem just said fuck it and did a restart, and that's why I lost the connection. So yeah, I guess we back now. And yeah. Shit, I don't know what else to say. But we back up and I'll just go ahead and finish from here, I guess. Shit. Well, let's start back. Jesus.
Hey, get on the ground. Get on the ground, man. Relax. Just get on the ground. You come over here. Get on the ground. You too. Get on the ground. Hey! Come here. You're good. Just come over here. You're good. Come over here. Come over here. Is it just all y'all fighting?
Just him. No one's fighting, though.
Hey! Get on the ground. Do what you're told or you're going to get tased. Okay, no. Do what you're told. Everybody get on the ground now.
So, like I was saying before, what he's trying to do is he's trying to get everybody to basically stop all of the shit that was going on. He's just basically trying to bring order to the situation. So he wants to get everybody to get on the ground, because that way he can see if anybody's doing some type of fuck shit or can do something to hurt not just necessarily one of the officers, but for somebody else. Because at this moment right now, they are outnumbered. So it's literally 2 police officers, and you can see 1, 2, 3, at least 4 niggas that's out, 4 people that's out here right now. So he's trying to mitigate the odds that's against him by having everybody get on the ground, because that way, if something does go off, he can actually go over to that person and can see that person, whatever they're trying to do to them or to somebody else, he can see it. The girls or the women in this instance, they are trying to, I guess, now resolve the situation because they don't want nobody to go to jail. Problem is that sometimes that's how shit works out when a motherfucker don't stop and you call the police. But in this instance, the police officer ain't even trying to do that. He's literally trying to just get a clear idea of what's happening, and he's separating people. But now these women think that they can play police supervisor and have the police do what they want them to do. That's not how this works. And you're going to see how that shit unfolds.
Do what you're told. I am not playing with you. Get on the ground. Just do what you're told. Do what you're told. Get on the ground.
You see how she doing some bullshit ass squat, and now she trying to talk to this motherfucker? I don't understand why women want to try to talk to niggas that they see doing fuck shit. If a nigga don't want to listen to the police and he want to wind up getting his ass beat, getting his ass tased, getting shot, whatever the fuck it is, let these niggas go. You getting in the way of getting in between this ain't gonna do nothing but turn this shit from one person getting their ass locked up to 2. That's it. I don't know why they want to do this type of stupid shit where they think that they can make this nigga stop. Obviously, if you couldn't make him stop before the police got there, you ain't gonna do it now. So I don't even know why y'all want to continue, why y'all try to continue to do that stupid shit. Let these motherfucking grown ass men do what the fuck they're told, and let the shit get resolved by the authorities, which are there on site.
On the ground now, or you're on the ground now. On the ground now.
He's not resisting, sir. He just
Will you get your ass back? Okay. Get back.
He trying to be a tough badass. You want to be a tough guy? Fine. You got the right people to be a tough guy with. And what the fuck she trying to do? Trying to stand in the middle of the shit? No. Let his grown ass be responsible for his own actions. Women need to stop trying to coddle and motherfucking soothe these grown ass niggas. This ain't no little kid. This dude is grown as fuck. If he can't listen to the police and he want to be a badass and get his ass beat, so be it. You trying to stop it, you trying to get in between him and the law, you're not gonna win. And that's why she got her ass thrown to the ground in the back, the dyke chick looking chick with the fucking gym shorts on looking like a dude. DeSoto, Texas. That's exactly why she got her ass thrown on the ground. Trying to be the motherfucker, oh, I'm going to tell the police what to do. We got him. No, if y'all had him, we wouldn't be here. This nigga is out of order or out of line for whatever reason. And he trying to tell them that. Niggas get this shit in their mind where they think they can do what the fuck they want to do, and then when the police come around, they want to get even tougher with it and be like, no, fuck that, I'm mad, Joe, you done called the police out here, now I'ma go ahead. Okay, let that motherfucking taser come out, or let that motherfucking pistol come out, then a nigga understand what the fuck is really going on. Stop trying to defend these grown-ass men.
On the ground. Do what you're told or you're going to get tased.
Okay, no.
Do what you're told. Everybody get on the ground now.
There it is, plain as day. I can hear it from the goddamn police car. Why the fuck can't y'all hear it and just do what he asks? And whoever don't want to do what they ask, let them deal with them motherfucking grown-ass police officers and them grown-ass men. Let them figure it out. Get your ass out the way.
Do what you're told. I am not playing with you. Get on the ground.
He gives it to him again. I'm not playing with you. Get your ass on the ground.
Just do what you're said. Do what you're told.
He telling them again, just do what you're told. And what's she doing? Trying to motherfucking nurse this grown-ass nigga. For what reason? I don't know. If his old grown ass can't understand what the police is telling him to do, let him deal with the police then. You get your ass out the way.
Get on the ground now, or you're...
Sammy Anderson, the mother of 4 sons at the scene, reacts to how officers are handling one of them, Sam. Here you go.
On the ground now. On the ground now.
Stop resisting, sir.
Now she even trying to get him on the ground. And then she get back up and now you intervening. Why? He know what the fuck he's being told to do. He's sitting here saying he's talking shit. And he's being fucking resistant. Period. You getting over there trying to get him on the ground ain't gonna do a goddamn bit of good. You cannot reason with a savage. And if you French, it's sauvage.
Will you get your ass back? Okay.
See? That lets you know what the fuck he on already.
30, step up cover.
You hear that? You got me fucked up. Okay. This motherfucking taser gonna have your ass fucked up. This motherfucking pistol gonna have you really fucked up. That's what these motherfuckers understand. That's it. Now you out here being a motherfucking fool and you out here trying to resist the motherfucking police. Already you done got your mama slung to the motherfucking ground. But what do a nigga do? Oh, I'm gonna keep pushing the envelope. Let's go. Level up.
Get down now. Get down.
Now what this bitch gonna do? She thinks she gonna block a motherfucking pistol? No. Get your ass out the fucking way. 2 screaming motherfuckers. The only thing worse is 3 screaming motherfuckers. The only thing worse than that is 4 screaming motherfuckers. You are not helping. If this dumbass nigga don't give a fuck about you or himself, what can you do?
Now! I said get down! Get down! Get down now! Get down!
You got 5 niggas out here. I'm sorry, I think 6. But you got 5 niggas out here that you can see right now and ain't nobody listening. What the fuck would that tell me as the police? It would tell me that these motherfuckers out here fucking up and some shit is gonna go left soon. The quicker I get control of this situation, the better. But with 4 grown-ass motherfuckers hollering and screaming and not complying, it ain't nothing but a recipe for fuckery. That's all it is. One of the officers point to what appears to be a taser at the group. They still won't stop. At what point do you just say, all right, officer? At what point is that just not an option? That's just, it's never an option with niggas to just say, all right. Niggas just can't do that. They just have to keep going. They won't stop. They just will not stop.
Now!
Taser out and you still won't fucking lay down, bitch. Just lay the fuck down. And if this tough ass nigga in the white t-shirt wanna get tough, fine. Let's fuck him up real quick and keep it moving.
Don't move! On your stomach!
Get on your stomach.
On your stomach!
Okay.
On your stomach!
Look, it's like these motherfuckers can't follow basic instructions. They so busy talking and running their fucking mouth, they can't follow simple fucking commands. Lay down on your stomach. Lay down on your stomach. Get the fuck down. Get on your stomach. And this bitch is still on her back. Okay. What the fuck is so hard about this? Now, the minute I hit your ass or the minute I tase your ass, I'm wrong. But when I ask you several times, not just once, imagine, just count how many times this motherfucker has told them to get the fuck down and they still won't do it. What other recourse do I have? I know. Hit him with that Zeus. Lightning bolt from Mount Olympus. That's what the fuck you need to do. I would have been tased them motherfuckers. Fuck that. Because confusion benefits no one. It ain't nothing but a breeding ground for somebody to seriously get hurt.
Now!
Your stomach now.
Put your hands behind your back.
Still
Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back.
Yes.
Sir, do you even know why you're arresting me?
See?
No one's under arrest. We're just detaining everybody.
No.
You're being detained. Calm down. Calm.
He's telling them, sir, do you even know why he's arresting them? You're not being arrested. You're just being detained. I'm conducting an active investigation. When you're conducting an investigation, all you're doing is gathering information. Ain't nobody going to jail. Ain't nobody under arrest at the moment. You're just being detained. Shut the fuck up, and I will explain to you what's going on. But when you keep on with the fuckery, you give me no recourse. I can't sit back and argue with your ass and hold court in the street. I'm not. Police don't do that.
Down or you're detained. Stomach! Now!
Your stomach now.
Put your hands behind your back. Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back.
Sir, do you even know why you're arresting me?
No one's under arrest. We're just detaining everybody.
No.
You're being detained. Calm down. Calm down or you're detained. You need to calm down. You're detained. Put your hands behind your back. Hey. Relax. Relax. Relax, dude. Relax. Relax. Behind your back.
So here's my thing. How is this a bad look for the police? Please explain to me, John. How is this a bad look? What do you do when you are a law enforcement officer, you are in a position of authority, and you got people not obeying your commands? You tell me, what would you do? How do you make that look good? That's all I want to know. What do you do if you are there to enforce the law and you are there to keep the peace and there isn't any? How the fuck are you supposed to get this situation under control when you got a bunch of motherfuckers, at least 5 people, that aren't listening to you, and you are there because of a domestic dispute? These ain't just 5 people sitting in fucking lawn chairs in front of a bonfire on a nice, cool DeSoto evening, and you just driving up in your car wanting to fuck with people. No, you're on a call already for domestic disturbance where niggas is out here fighting, and these niggas ain't listening to you, let alone each other. So what do you do to make this look good? I would love to know Because I'm telling you right now, I would have been tasing these motherfuckers. Because that's the only thing that these niggas will understand. When you got a motherfucker that won't listen to you and ain't obeying your command, you don't have a choice. Either you gonna go hands on and you gonna wind up breaking or twisting or spraining some shit, or you gonna have to tase these motherfuckers. But I'll wait on your response, John.
Nobody else is this. Nobody else is this.
So they just sit this lightning on one of these motherfuckers.
Hey, 30. Send a second medic just in case. Grab at least 2 people and check out.
Officers place 3 of Anderson's sons in
What's
squad.
your name, man? Right here. Man.
She may not want to cooperate, son. That's fine. So on to the next one if you can. If you don't want to give it to you. No, we're just trying
what her name.
So now and this is my thing. This whole name thing. Well, these motherfuckers got this thing where I ain't got to give you my name. I ain't giving you my name. People, let me tell y'all something. If police really want to know who the fuck y'all are, they will find out. This whole thing about you not giving a motherfucker their name, I don't know why y'all think that dumb shit works for you, but it's not. If you are involved, hear me, if you are involved in a situation where there's an investigation being conducted and you're involved, the police are going to get your name one way or the other. Whether they fingerprint your dumb ass or whether you just give it to them. What is the purpose of you not giving them your name? Now, if you are a witness and you don't want to participate in the investigation, I get it. That's your right as an American. Get the fuck out of there and leave. Fine. But a motherfucker who's involved in an incident, your name is a must. And if you don't give them your name, they will take your ass to jail and find out who the fuck you are anyway. You got to get your self-control before you try to control someone else. So you didn't answer my question, John. Tell me, how do you get a bunch of niggas who been fighting and they not listening to your commands? How do you get them to obey your commands? And you outnumbered 2 to 5. It's 5 niggas. 4 of them are 3 of them which are sons, which are men, and 2 that are women, and it's just you and another dude out there. How the fuck do you get them to obey your commands that they're not obeying when all you're trying to do is to get them to stop doing what the fuck they're doing? I'll wait again.
I'm trying to
figure out who is who, man.
Yeah, you don't want to help us out.
Who is who.
Jay, let's really tell me your name. Because at this point, this is about what you see in the media.
Okay. Well, listen, I'm here trying to help, okay? Because I think...
See? And here's what he's trying to tell them. And this is why I don't understand why niggas just... These are good and grown people. That's a mother. So this bitch got to be at least in her 40s with 3 grown-ass sons. And that's if she started having kids when she was a fucking teenager. She's good and grown and don't understand the fact that you withholding names ain't doing shit. You're not protecting nothing. Because the motherfucking crime has essentially already been committed. And he even gonna tell her, like, I'm just trying to find out who is who, ma'am. That's all I'm doing. So when I write my fucking report, which I have to do, which I am mandated by law to do, I can't put down person 2, person 3, person 4, person 1 said this to person 2. I can't do that. I have to identify the motherfuckers that's involved. You and your dumbass sons, y'all motherfuckers decided to fight. Y'all decided to do this fuck shit. I'm here just to stop it and to create a fucking report about what's happening. Now, unless one of you motherfuckers get warrants, I definitely need to run your motherfucking name. Because here's the other piece to that. Here's one of the reasons why police always want to know who they talking to. If it comes out or if it turns out to be where a police officer had an interaction with a motherfucker who was involved in an investigation and they don't get their name, and that person has a warrant, that person is wanted, that person is a person of interest, and that person has either committed a crime or commits a crime after that fact, that police officer is held liable. If I let you go because you driving drunk and you go kill somebody, I'm liable for that. That's why motherfuckers want to get names and run names, because I can't tell you how many times that has happened where a motherfucker who is wanted, got a warrant, is a person of interest, or has been involved in some other fuck shit, and the police have been looking for them, or the courts are looking for them, and they get into some stupid shit like this, and they right there. Happens all the time. All the time. Okay, here we go, John. The police were being very reactive, but that's my opinion. Black folks are targeted individuals. We should praise cops who don't use violence to resolve situations. We should praise cops who don't use violence to resolve situations. Sir, if you are in a violent situation, how do you resolve it? If you are in a situation where you got 5 people, you walk into a room with 5 motherfuckers that's been fighting, and your job is to resolve the problem and to report it. How do you do that when those 5 people will not listen to your verbal commands? Because we can agree that a verbal command is not violent. Yes? Okay, I would hope that we can agree on that part. So if I tell you, hey, stand over here, you stand over there, you get over here, you sit down there, and you come over here, if you don't listen to that, how do I conduct my investigation and keep the peace and enforce the law when I have 5 people that will not listen to me speaking to them? Tell me, how am I supposed to react to that? Am I just supposed to let these motherfuckers keep fighting? Am I supposed to just let these motherfuckers keep doing what they've been doing as to why I'm being called here in the first place? Because again, these people, these police officers, they were called here. It ain't like they was sitting around and say, hey, let's go fuck with these niggas. They were called here. So you tell me how you do that. And then I will make you, I will vote for you to be the new police commissioner of the world. The world, Craig. Because there is no way to do that. That's why they have a thing called the force continuum. You level up as the shit progresses. You start off with a verbal. Motherfucker don't obey a verbal, then you go hands-on, or you go non-lethal, or you go lethal. That's how it goes. These people have escalated the situation to where they are fighting. There is a domestic dispute going on. There is already some level of violence ensuing at this point. How do I come in and Martin Luther King the shit and go non-violent? It's not possible.
Listen, let me explain, because I don't know what happened when I get here and we're trying to get control of the situation and no one cooperates. Yes, that's how shit in the media happens. Just work.
Did you hear that? He said, I don't know what's going on. And when I get here and I get motherfuckers not cooperating, that is how fuck shit happens. So again, even the officer is saying the same thing I'm saying. This shit is being dictated by the motherfuckers who are committing the crime, not by the police. Listen.
She may not want to cooperate, and that's fine. So on to the next.
Hey, 30, send a second medic just in case. Have at least 2 people need to check out.
I was doing a alarm, sir. It's saying that you got your knee on my son's face and on his head.
What's your name? What's your name, ma'am? Right here. Ma'am.
She may not want to cooperate, and that's fine.
So
on to the next one if you can, if you don't want to give it to you. No,
I'm
we're just
asking
trying
what
to
her name is.
identify.
I'm trying to
We're trying to figure
out
out who is who, man.
Yeah, you don't want to help us out.
I mean, that is basic knowledge. This is not rocket science. And the problem with this is, and this goes back to my point that I always say, niggas don't know the law. Niggas don't read, niggas don't understand, and don't comprehend the law. And because they don't do that, they now turn and think that they're supposed to be able to do whatever the fuck they want to do because they don't know. Just because you don't know, it does not give you a free license to do whatever the fuck you want. You don't get a do whatever the fuck you want free card just because you are ignorant to the law of the land that you're in. These law enforcement officers are trying to sort out a domestic dispute. How the fuck can they do that if you're not cooperating with them by obeying their verbal commands and giving them the information that they're trying to get to identify who is who? Somebody explain that to me, and you got motherfuckers that's doing this shit the way they want to do it, and I get it. I'll listen. But if you can't, then what the fuck they're doing is the right way.
Hey, let's really tell me your name, because at this point, this is about what you see in the media.
Okay. Well, listen, I'm here trying to help. Okay, because I think
y'all trying to help and we still in
listen, let me explain, because I don't know what happened when I get here and we're trying to get control of the situation and no one cooperates. Yes, that's how shit in the media happens. Just work with us and things will calm down. No, you were not. Nobody even pulled a gun, so let's not even.
See there? You see how that bitch just lied like that? They pulled a gun. Didn't nobody pull no gun. Now we pulled out this motherfucking taser. We hit you with this motherfucking Zeus. That's what we did, but we didn't motherfucking pull out no guns. Could have, but we didn't. What's the problem? You motherfuckers wouldn't listen? You motherfuckers wouldn't obey commands? Why the fuck wouldn't I pull out this motherfucking lightning rod on your ass?
Try that.
Okay, it was a taser, sir.
That's right, because I don't know what happened when I get here and we're trying to get control of the situation and no one cooperates. Yes, that's how shit in the media happens. Just work with us and things will calm down. No, you were not. Nobody even pulled.
And you hear how she just lied. She just forgot all about the other shit she did. Forgot about how they tried to stop the police, how they intervened with the police, telling these motherfuckers what to do, how they was coddling that motherfucker in the white t-shirt who was trying to swell up and get tough. Y'all just forgot all about that shit. Just said, we was cooperating with you, officer. Cooperating with the officers or with the police, let me tell you what that is. Because it's not a subjective term. Cooperating with the police means one thing. You are obeying their commands. That's it. It's not I was fixing to. It's not I was about to. It's not I'm trying to tell you. It's not I'm going to. It's not okay, but wait. It's not hold on a minute. It's not let me tell you this though. It's not let me tell you one thing. It's not I got to tell you this first. It's not well wait a minute. Well wait. It's not hold on a second. It's not I'm trying to get him to do it. Just wait. It's not I'm trying to tell him, officer. It's not hold on, officer. It's not I'm gonna give it to you in 1 minute. It's not that. Anything aside from that is resisting. When an officer tells you to do something, you just fucking do it. That's it. Put your hands up. It's like a fucking game of Simon Says. Put your hands up on your head. Put your hands down. Put your hands behind your back. Sit down. Be quiet. Raise your right hand. Raise your left hand. That's all it is. It's basic fucking. If you can play Simon Says, you should not have a problem listening to the police. It's just that simple. And now you sitting on the ground with these cuffs on and you're just fucking lying.
Gun, so let's not even try that.
Okay, it was a taser, sir.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Yes, because y'all were in the street trying to fight. So listen. Okay, listen. We're not going to argue. Listen, we're not going to argue, okay? I am trying to work this whole situation out. If you cooperate, I can get it done quicker. Or else, we're just going to have to figure it out on our own, and trust me, it's not going to work well. Okay?
And that's exactly what he's telling her. All this other shit, yeah, the police is targeting black people. The police trying to lock you up. Police want to kill you. He told her flat out, we don't know what the fuck is going on. We're trying to get information so we can sort this shit out. That's all I'm trying to do. All this other shit you talking about, I'm not on that. I'm not on that. So just help me, help you, and we can all go the fuck on our merry way. If somebody's committed a fucking crime, they're going to go to jail like they should. It's not up to you, bitch, to hold court right here in the street in DeSoto, Texas.
Okay? All right? And then I'm end up just taking everybody to jail. Okay? Pedestrian in the roadway. That's what I gotta do to keep y'all safe.
We're in the roadway because of you.
No. Y'all all running in the roadway when I got here, so don't even try it. So listen.
And here's another thing. What he's telling her is, bitch, I can just take your ass in on a technicality because technically you have broken the law. Technically, you have broken the law. So yes, if you want to be technical, you want to be an asshole, I can be a bigger one because I have the law on my side. So I can technically just say, hey, you blocking the roadway, I can take you in for that. Let's go. Not to say you're going to go do 10 years in jail for the shit, but it's enough to I can take you in, fingerprint you, and find out who the fuck you are. And then your ass got to still come back for a motherfucking court date. If you get bond.
Hear me out. Work with me, and I will work with you. If not, I have a duty to keep you safe to make sure the violence doesn't continue. And I know I can end the violence if you're all in jail. So work it out. No, ma'am.
It's too hot, sir.
The ground's not hot.
I cannot stand to be hot, sir.
Now these bitches talking about it's too hot. I can't stand to be hot. I got heat allergies. I got standing allergies. I got sitting down too long allergies. Now it's always something fucking wrong. And this is my thing. Why is it that motherfucking black women just lie so fucking much? You can catch their ass red-handed doing some shit. And they just find a fucking way to just start lying and making shit up out of nowhere. Now, all of a sudden, when you was trying to motherfucking calm Tyrone ass down, you wasn't thinking about your heat allergy then, bitch. When you was trying to motherfucking tell the police what you wanted them to do as opposed to what they there to actually do, you didn't have no allergies then. Now your ass is sitting down with these cuffs on. Now you got allergies. You can't sit down for a long time. Can't stand up for a long time. You really need to be in the house because you need to be around air conditioning. The air ain't conducive to your motherfucking lungs now. It's a bunch of shit that's wrong with you medically now. So now you can turn around and say, yeah, we got to sue because he's endangering my health.
I have seizures, and I'm telling you, I need to get up.
Ma'am, come on now.
I need to
continue. And I know I can end the violence if you're all in jail. So work it out. No, ma'am.
It's too hot, sir.
The ground's not hot.
I cannot stand to be hot, sir. I have seizures, and I'm telling you, I need to get up.
Ma'am.
And this was the bitch just out here breaking up a fucking fight. Now it's too hot, and she'll have seizures if she out here. But you can be out in the streets when your sons is fighting. You a lying bitch. Why do that?
Come on now.
I need to get up. This is what happened. The main thing they said is everybody get on the ground. They didn't give us a chance to say anything, so we're trying to...
No, I'm not going to give you a chance to say anything because I don't know who's doing what. You dumbass. You're in the situation. I just arrived into the situation. Yes, at the current moment, you have more information than I do. However, I can't sort that out with everybody walking around doing what the fuck they was doing before I got here because I don't know you and I don't know what they're gonna do. So I need to get control of the situation first before I can hear whatever fucking lies and webs of deception you gonna fucking weave.
Explain everything.
Do you think...
They start pushing everybody down.
Hear me out. When we show up and there's 2 of us and there's 7 of y'all and everybody's yelling, you have people exiting cars coming towards us, listen to me, do you think that's a good time for me to listen to your story? Or do you think me, as the peace officer, should... Hold on. Do you think me as a peace officer, if you're not listening, you get what...
You see how he's trying to be as respectful and as civil as he possibly can. And because he's making sense, now the bitch don't want to hear what he got to say. And he's telling them right. I arrived and there's 7 motherfuckers out here. Do you think it's smart for me to be able to try to hear you and I got 7 motherfuckers around this motherfucker making all kind of noise and shit? No, bitch. I don't have time to hear you at the moment. Not that I don't want to hear you. I can't hear you at this moment because I need to first and foremost get control of the situation because the situation is out of control, which is why I'm here.
what you get, okay? I am a peace officer. I'm here to get the peace. I'm here to make it peaceful out here. I can't listen to your story. I can't listen to your story.
If anybody had even taken the time just to listen from the very beginning.
Okay. While everybody's yelling and going at each other, right?
No, nobody was yelling at that point.
Really? For me to listen to your story.
Now she just fucking lied again. I don't understand why she's just insisting. She's insisting on just telling a fucking lie over and over and adding on and building this fucking lie. And the shit is all on camera. We all saw it. She just said, he just told her what the fuck was happening. No, that's not what happened. That is what happened. Y'all niggas was out here wilding the fuck out. I get it. But I'm not going to be here and watch you niggas do what the fuck y'all want to do while y'all try to figure this shit out. That's not my job.
When we show up, and there's 2 of us, and there's 7 of y'all, and everybody's yelling, you have people exiting cars coming towards us, listen to me, do you think that's a good time for me to listen to your story? Or do you think me, as the peace officer, should... Hold on. Do you think me as a peace officer, if you're not listening... You get what you get.
She said a peace officer shouldn't put your knee on the ground, put you on the ground. He told your ass to get on the ground at least 4 times before a motherfucker even went hands on. They told your ass, but y'all was so busy trying to calm your motherfucking ignorant ass, dumb ass, irrational, over emotional ass sons down that you couldn't understand what the fuck the police was telling you to do.
Okay? I am a peace officer. I'm here to get the peace. I'm here to make it peaceful out here. I can't listen to your story. I can't listen to your story without... If
anybody had even taken the time just to listen from the very beginning.
Okay. While everybody's yelling and going at each other, right?
No, nobody was yelling at that point.
Really?
When I turned around...
Listen. You see that car right there? Do you see that car right there? There's a camera right there on the front, and I have audio. So I'm not going to argue with you. I know what happened.
You saying when you first got here, yes.
Okay, so now there was arguing.
No, there was no arguing. Brent was in his park, so he can't argue, sir.
Okay.
Ty was over that way, and I was telling Ty to go up in the yard.
Okay.
There was nobody arguing.
So what happened before we got here? That's all I really care about.
Okay, sir. When you got here.
You hear what he said, and you hear what the fuck she said. What happened before we got here? And the first thing that comes out of her mouth, when you got here, bitch, that ain't what I asked you. I said, what happened before I got here? You started your sentence off by saying, what happened when I got here? That goes to show that you're lying because you're trying to now avoid the question so that you can fabricate some other bullshit to try to tell me because you've already started down the path of lies. That's classic.
Nobody was fighting.
Right.
The only person you saw was me and Jayla. And what we were doing is telling Brent to back up and go.
Now, she's saying the only person you saw was me and Jayla. Bitch, that ain't true. I'm looking at the goddamn camera myself. It was 5 of you niggas out there. What are you talking about? You're lying. You're trying to literally just spin this narrative to where you can be these innocent people that were doing nothing. And then when I got there as the police, I just made everybody get on the ground and shut the fuck up and put my knee in your back.
On out the street and leave because Matthew was upset.
Wow.
And we were trying to...
Oh, so why would Matthew be upset? If it was just you and Jayla.
Find out what was going on with Matthew. What I wanted to have happen.
Here we go. What I wanted to have happen. Bitch, after I get on the scene and I'm the law enforcement officer, it ain't about what you want to happen no more. This ain't your rodeo. Them your kids, but I'm the motherfucker that's in charge. Why is it so hard for people to understand that? When the police arrive, I don't give a fuck what y'all doing. When the police arrive, they are instantly in the position of authority. I'll say it again. When the police arrive, they are now instantly in the position of authority.
I was concerned about my son because he's been in the Army. I was concerned that I would have you guys come out here and check and make sure he's okay, get him to a doctor. I had no idea.
Why would she need to do that if they were all doing nothing? Lies.
You and come out here and attack my whole family.
Attack your family.
It's
Okay.
because
All right.
when my son got out.
Hey, one last question. You said several times that
And at this point, if I was the police, I would have done the same thing. Like, I ain't got time for this lying bitch. And just like somebody else said earlier in the chat, that's exactly why I would have got out. I would have told them. I would have asked them. I would have told them, and I would have made them. Once the motherfuckers didn't obey after that third one, I would have fried every motherfucker out there. Because you can't win. You can't win, child. You can't get even, and you can't get out the game. I would have lit every last one of them motherfuckers up until motherfuckers started doing what the fuck I asked. I would have been tasing everybody. Tase, 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 tase. I'd have went out. They need to come out with a motherfucking tase with a 30-round clip on the motherfucker. They need to have some shit where it ain't no cord. It's a motherfucking piece that just attached to your ass so you can shoot off another one and just knock motherfuckers down. I would have tased everybody out there because you can't reason with these niggas. You can't. You can't get them to see what the fuck is really happening. All they want is what they want, and that's it. What they think is right is it. There is no correction. There is no reasoning. There is no logic in any of the shit that they're doing. I just want to do what I want to do, and that's it. That's how these motherfuckers think. And when you got motherfuckers like that, all you need to do is tase their ass until they shut the fuck up and obey. Why are you tasing? Because you keep talking. Bzzz. Why you keep? Because you keep talking. Bzzz. That's what the fuck you need to do. I'd have got out that motherfucker with 2 tasers. Like they was 6 shooters in a goddamn cowboy movie. Now I'm going to tell you what, Pilgrim. You motherfuckers going to get down on the ground, shut the fuck up till I get this shit figured out. Well, I ain't going to pow. Well, why you do that? Pow. Jonesy, load up the other 2. That's all I'm saying. I would have just fried all their asses and been done because they not going to get it. And they going to lie and talk shit no matter what you do. Best thing to do is to get it as safe as you possibly can. Fuck these motherfuckers' feelings. Fuck all this shit they try to talk about on what they think is right and what they think is wrong. Because obviously, if y'all motherfuckers knew how to govern yourselves, I wouldn't be here in the first fucking place. You got some crazy ass motherfucker that got some PTSD shit happening. I definitely need to be tasing that motherfucker first. Because they don't tell him what the fuck he gonna do. I don't know what state of mind he's in. This motherfucker could be off his motherfucking rocker. I'm not about to figure that shit out with my life. Because if Tyrone go crazy, now what the fuck happens? Fuck that shit. You don't have time to try to figure out what everybody gonna do and what they're not gonna do. That's why they call it authority. Hey, do this because I'm trying to secure everybody, including myself. You're just trying to secure your own ass and protect crazy Tyrone.
The guy that walked up on me.
Which guy is this?
Let's see.
I think it's the guy who put in.
That's the guy that walked up on me. No. That's the shirtless guy. That's the guy that LT and all that detained first.
John, I hear you, man, with what you're saying, but you can't give me an answer, sir. And this is my problem. You have to be able to, if you see that there's a better way to do something, then it has to be more than just it has to be a better way. What do you do in the midst of chaos? The only thing that you can do with chaos is bring order to it. And unfortunately, the only way you can bring order to chaos is with some level of physical violence. Plain and simple. Do everybody gotta die? No. But you have to realize that most people don't respond to just your words. Sometimes you have to use equal or greater force to get a motherfucker to comply. Because just like you said, you a motherfucker that don't believe in being controlled your motherfucking self. So if somebody is telling you something, you feel automatically they trying to control me. They trying to control me. Motherfucker can't control me. So what do I do with a motherfucker like you? I tase your motherfucking ass. That's what I do. Because at the end of the day, a nigga hit you in the mouth, you gonna get their attention. They got your attention fully. You hit a motherfucker in the mouth, you got their attention. I don't give a fuck if they scared of you. I don't give a fuck if they scared of you or they submitting to you. Whatever the case may be, you got their attention. Point is, I want to subdue all of the fuckery that's going on. And the only way I can do that is by asking you to stop or making you stop. That's it. They asked several times. And the motherfuckers wouldn't listen. So what do? You make them.
The guy that walked up on me is the one that has a shirt on, because he walked up on me, and then you came up and tried to push him back, and she's the one that she came over to grab you, and that's when I threw her on the ground.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I'm tired of your mouth. You've done nothing but cause problems, okay? Listen, if you don't be quiet and relax, you're going to go to jail, too, for interference with public duties, okay? Because I already got enough to take you to jail, okay? If I'm trying to cuff somebody, you don't run up on me and put your hands on me.
Exactly. You hear that shit? Do you hear that shit? You think that you get to run up on the police and stop them from cuffing a motherfucker. What do you do with people like that? So I got a bunch of motherfuckers who won't listen to me. I got a bunch of motherfuckers who ain't following my verbal commands. Then when I'm trying to handcuff a motherfucker, I got a motherfucker trying to stop me. What the fuck am I supposed to do? If an officer lives, if the officer lives are not at risk, then they are in control. Telling motherfuckers to get on the ground makes them inferior to you. Can't rock with people treating black people like dogs. So a bunch of niggas in the middle of the street at night in a neighborhood fighting. What would you say that they are? Or what type of behavior would you say that that is resembling? Would that not be one of an animalistic nature? Would that not be that? If I'm walking down the street, you walking down the street and you got a dog and another motherfucker walking down the street and they got a dog, if them dogs don't like each other, what they gonna do? They gonna start barking at each other. They gonna start wanting to fight each other. And that dog is going to want to exude its dominance over the other one. For whatever reason. And if you let them two dogs off the leash, what's going to happen? They're going to fight. They're going to fight and fight and fight and fight and fight. Fight, 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 fight. That's what they're going to do. So you tell me, John, if you have people that are in the streets, and let's not even say that they're related, like these stupid motherfuckers are, but they don't have sense enough to resolve their differences verbally. They don't have sense enough to resolve their differences in their own home. They choose to be out in the streets making a public disturbance for everybody. So if I'm living on that block, I gotta listen to these niggas work this shit out outside on the fucking block that I live on, that I pay taxes on, that my kids have to grow up on. I gotta listen to that bullshit. And if them motherfuckers think that it's okay for them to be out in the street at whatever clock at night it is obviously late as fuck, arguing and making a big fucking ruckus over some stupid shit probably, they deserve to be treated like dogs. They deserve to be collared. They deserve to be yanked to the fucking ground. They deserve to be locked the fuck up in cages like a bunch of fucking pit bulls. They deserve it because that's how they're behaving. Because the one thing I haven't heard you say, John, is how these motherfuckers act. And the way that they act is unacceptable. We have this thing to where people and their behavior is overlooked first, and then we go straight to the motherfucking authority figure and want to question that motherfucker. How about if these motherfuckers was in their house talking and arguing, it wouldn't have never been a fucking problem in the first place because I wouldn't have heard they dumbasses. I would have been sleeping in my bed, and I wouldn't have had to call the police. How about that? How about the fact that I pay fucking taxes? The fact that I fucking get up and got to go to work in the morning. I should not be subjected to Sammy Anderson and her fucking 3 grown-ass sons and 2 other bitches. Why should I be subjected to dealing with that on whatever the fuck night it is? Why do I have to pay to be around that? Why is that a problem? Why isn't that a problem to where motherfuckers say, no, you dead ass wrong for that shit first and foremost? We always want to make excuses for the ignorant motherfuckers who don't know how to control themselves, but now you're talking about the police and them controlling another motherfucker. If a motherfucker can't exhibit self-control, then goddamn it, they need to be controlled. That's just the law of fucking nature. You gonna be a wild son of a bitch? Go right ahead, but you can't be that over here. You gonna wild the fuck out and be a savage in your own house, tear up your own crib? Go right the fuck ahead, but you're not gonna do it outside. Well, I gotta look at it. You're not gonna do it outside. Well, I gotta listen to it. I don't want to hear you motherfuckers arguing and shit on my goddamn block at night. I don't want to hear you motherfuckers talking shit, smashing shit, yelling and fucking screaming when I'm at home trying to watch fucking snowfall. Motherfucker, please. And if you're going to do it anyway, I'm calling the goddamn law, sir. And I hope they take your ass to jail for it, because I should not have to deal with it. Because here's the other problem to that. If I would have went outside and been like, shut the fuck up, then them niggas all would have wanted to fight me. But I tell you what, if they would have came up to my property and been talking some shit to me, I ain't gonna give them no commands. I ain't gonna tell them to get on the floor. I ain't gonna tell them they under arrest. I'm gonna lay them motherfuckers down like some goddamn plywood. I'm gonna lay their ass down because I don't have time to deal with stupid shit like this. And people shouldn't have to deal with stupid shit like this just because niggas can't control themselves and exhibit this much fucking self-control.
Understand what I'm saying?
I touched you?
Yes, you did. Okay? Yes, that's why this officer put his hands on you. Or Officer Krekel did. So listen.
What'd I do to you?
Yeah, you were, oh, don't touch him. It's okay. No, you don't do that. Okay?
1 second.
All right, so listen to me. Just be quiet, be calm, and we will figure everything out. Okay? That's all I'm asking you. You're not helping.
And how many times has he said this? He said this like 40 fucking times. Just relax and be calm and let us figure this out. That's it. I touched you? I put my hands on you? Yes, you stupid bitch. You so worried about motherfucking calming down Sam, wild ass, that you had your hands on the goddamn police, which is something you cannot do. Where's her control? Who she thinks she is?
Cup key to...
Hoodie off?
Thank you, sir.
Can you take just the top off, please?
No, Tom.
Show your face?
No.
You said no? You're telling him no?
He's my child. He's a minor.
So you're telling him no?
He's
You're
a
telling him
minor.
no?
He's a minor.
Okay, cool. All right.
He's a minor. I have a right
Okay.
to say no as a minor.
Okay, your son was assaulted, okay? So I need to verify he has no injuries. So
He
you're
was not
telling...
assaulted.
Okay. I have multiple people who say he was assaulted.
He was not
So
assaulted.
listen to me.
You hear how this bitch is lying? So the other motherfuckers done told the story and her son then got assaulted. So now she's pulling the parent card by saying, no, you don't have to talk to him. You don't have to answer that police officer. Do not answer that police officer. Don't cooperate with the police because I'm your mama and I don't want you to, because Sam, crazy PTSD, I should be in some kind of fucking counseling ass, then wild the fuck out, and now here we are. So you gonna let your son get assaulted? Okay. Okay. Son get his ass beat by your other son. Okay, fine. I get it. But I thought y'all said motherfuckers wasn't fighting in the beginning, though. If he wasn't fighting in the beginning, you wouldn't have a problem with me talking to him. You see how the fucking lies just persist? And that's why police treat motherfuckers like they fucking criminals all the time. Because motherfuckers just lie for no goddamn reason.
You're telling me you're going to tell your son who was assaulted by an adult
He was not
you don't want him
assaulted.
to cooperate with the police
He was not
to
assaulted.
verify he has no injuries?
He was not assaulted.
You are mom of the year. Wow.
He was not assaulted.
All right, well, I hope nothing else happens, okay? He needs to go to jail for assault. I already have enough, okay? He needs to go to jail for interference with public duties. Yeah,
there you
sorry.
go.
Yeah, y'all don't want to cooperate? That's fine. I ain't got time for this crap. Here's the deal. Is this your son? Whichever
my
one?
son.
Okay, well, Matthew's going to go to jail. All right? Nothing I can do about it. Grant's going to go to jail.
For what?
For interference with public duties.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. Okay? You should be going too, but
I should be going for what?
interference with public duties. That's right. You contributed to the situation. Disorderly conduct, you contributed, all y'all contributed to the situation turning into what it was. This could have been handled a whole lot easier. We go to calls all day, families fight. It never gets like this. This turned like this because of y'all and how y'all handled the situation. Okay? You talk about the media. When the police show up, we're in control. Do what you're told. The quicker, if y'all had all just sat down and did what you were told, we could have been done probably out of here already. Okay? So you don't want to cooperate, that's fine. He needs to go for assault. I mean, I don't know what you want to tell you, okay? Hopefully your son's not a victim of family violence further. Since you don't want to do the right steps to make sure this doesn't happen again, that's fine. That's on you, okay?
I'm gonna grab the guy in my car. I'm gonna grab his cell phone out of his car.
Okay.
That way he can take that deal.
Exactly. So basically what he did, and this is exactly what he should have did. Motherfucker, everybody going downtown. How about that? You want to be a motherfucking bitch? You don't want to cooperate? You want to cause a problem? You want to fuck with my investigation? You want to put your hands on my officers? Everybody going to jail. Just to make the point. Just to say, hey, yeah, I know my guys going to have to do some fucking paperwork that they probably don't want to do, but fuck that. We got to let motherfuckers know this ain't that. Y'all motherfuckers think y'all can fuck around with us and do whatever the fuck y'all want to do? Bullshit to the back. Everybody going, because I got you on a technicality. You broke the law. No matter if it was a big infraction or a small infraction, you broke the law. You want to be a bitch? I can be a dick. Let's go. That's exactly what he should have did.
No, don't touch my son's cell phone. You don't have a right to, unless you have a search warrant.
Okay, I'm about to impound his car then.
No, you're not going to impound his car.
Okay.
Listen, leave the handcuffs on, because
yeah,
there you
we're
go
done.
again.
Right.
Because
define
we don't have
and
any
obstruct
money.
what we're trying to do.
So, listen, we're trying
You're
to...
going to impound a car?
Listen, we're getting his cell phone for him at his request. We're trying to be nice and help him out, because he asked for it. We could just say, nah, screw it. Leave your phone there so when you get out of jail, you can't call anybody. But we're trying to help him out, and you can't be quiet long enough to let us.
Thank you. You see what I mean? Bitches don't know the law. Motherfuckers don't know the law. And they're trying to act as though they do, but they're being a dumbass. And they're not doing anything but digging a grave deeper for themselves. He's telling her he wanted his phone, which he should be asking for, because like he said, when he gets out of jail, he won't be able to call a motherfucker. So he should get his phone. What? You can't take his phone because you don't have a warrant. You can't do that. Okay, well, if I impound his car, bitch, which I can, now what? His phone is in his car. You stupid whore. He can't make a phone call if he doesn't have his phone in his personal belongings. Stop being a dumb bitch and let me do my job, because I'm actually trying to help you in spite of your own fucking ignorance. And a lot of times, a lot of people don't get police officers that actually give a shit like he does. He actually is giving a shit. And she is insisting, repeatedly insisting, on being a bitch who don't know the law but thinks she do. He should have arrested her fucking ass.
So how would you like us to just be turds and tow the car because it's blocking the alleyway? We're trying not to do that. We're going to take his phone, let you take the car and park it. But you can't just let us do our job. I don't get it.
You remain the problem out here.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, the problem.
And it's not, and you got everybody saying it. And what is she doing? She doubling down on dumb. Everybody's telling her, look, bitch, you're being the problem. You are making this shit harder than what it really is. All we're trying to do is establish the peace and just move on with the investigation, and we're out of here. We don't want to be here with you stupid motherfuckers. And you keep on being a stupid bitch who thinks she knows something and don't know shit. And you're doing nothing but making the entire situation worse. People, when you're in a situation where you're not adding any value, when you're in a situation where you're not progressing the conversation, when you're not helping, shut the fuck up and leave. Everything that you're around and everything you in, you can't always add value and you can't always help the situation. Sometimes it's best to just shut the fuck up. Don't say nothing. And if somebody asks you to do something, just be like, okay, I'll do that. Jesus Christ.
I can't. Let me run. So how would you like us to just be turned and tow the car because it's blocking the alleyway? We're trying not to do that. We're going to take his phone, let you take the car and park it. But you can't just let us do our job. I don't get it.
You remain the problem out here.
God,
You
problem.
remain the problem.
I can't. Let me run her real quick and make sure I got all the info.
One in his car,
Which
one
is
in my
Samuel?
car, and then one in your car.
The one he had Samuel? He had Samuel.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, no, you can cut
I think
Samuel loose.
that's Matthew.
Cut Samuel loose.
Huh?
You don't want to cut Samuel loose?
I was trying to figure out what you're doing.
Yeah, cut Samuel loose.
The one in your car we can cut.
The one in my car goes. He's Matthew.
Okay. Samuel is the one that walked up on us. They parked his car right here and walked up on us.
Be quiet and get away from us. Okay?
The one that's in Bryant's car is the one that walked up on us. He parked his car right here and walked up on us when I slammed them off.
Oh.
So he's definitely going to have to go for interference.
Okay.
He had nothing to do
Take
with
them all
this.
three. I don't
All three of them?
Yeah, that's
Okay, cool.
all right.
And there you have it. At the end of the day, all three of your motherfucking sons went. And more than likely, they probably wouldn't have. They probably would have just took the motherfucker who started the shit. But you, being a bitch, you consistently being the problem, you done fucked over all your sons. And you know what the most funniest thing is about all this shit? Just hear this. The motherfucker who done caused the most problems, the motherfucker who has agitated the situation the most, the motherfucker who's obstructed the most, the motherfucker who has been in the middle of all of the shit, stirring the shit pot this whole time. Isn't it funny how she the only motherfucker that ain't going to jail? So her being a smart bitch, she didn't got not one, not two, but all three of her sons locked the fuck up. All three of these motherfuckers going to jail, and this bitch here is steady stirring the fucking pot. And that's why motherfuckers need to just shut the fuck up. This is why you should just shut the fuck up, do what the officers say, and keep it moving. But nope. You got this loudmouth bitch steady running her mouth, and she done got 3 motherfuckers sent to jail, and I guarantee you it wouldn't have worked out that way had she shut the fuck up and helped instead of fucking hindered the situation.
You got his info? Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So I don't know.
That's cool. Yeah. Take all through the mail. Be done with it.
You gonna cut them
That
off?
way we can prevent violence anyways here at the house because no one wants to cooperate and a juvenile was assaulted, no one wants to cooperate, so I'm done. Cool. They can all go to jail and that way we don't have to worry about it.
You need any help with anything?
We'll figure it all out. Just transport.
I can do the arrest
Be done.
report for him.
Perfect.
And then I'll do the warrant.
Excuse me, sir. He was like, he can't leave check on him.
He refused to be seen by the medics. I can't force him to be checked out.
Yeah.
He needs an ambulance.
Your vehicle? Get him going to the jail. Let's
Are you
talk about it
okay?
before we get
Hey.
right back up again. With
Are you okay?
That's fine.
Sam, are you okay? He needs an ambulance.
He's okay.
He needs an ambulance.
He's okay.
He looks like he in pain.
We already
He needs
checked
an
him
ambulance.
out. He already refused the
ambulance is
medics.
right here. And
The medics already checked him out. He
If he
said,
gets
no,
to
I
the
don't want to.
jail
Yeah.
and he's in pain or anything,
Yeah.
we call the medics to the jail. The medics are there. They'll come and
Last
take
time
him.
you came to my house, you probably remember me. I was
Hey,
over. I
come
was
here.
all green.
Hey.
God bless you.
No, I remember. I knew
I
you were
remember.
frustrated. Listen,
I was really
I have
frustrated.
kids too. I know.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. We're good.
What you said
I've
was
been to
great.
many.
I know you were just.
One for all time.
I was trying to.
I'm
But
just
no,
This is
listen.
the one for all time for
Yeah.
me, too.
It's over with. All right.
I know that, you know, so.
No, don't.
And I was going to go with
I
her.
have kids. Don't worry about it.
Sorry.
I know I do.
My wrist-
Don't worry about it. All right.
Boom. What do you say? Oppositional defiant disorder taught by parents. Yep. That cop has enough of that BS. Yep. She keeps telling the cops what they are allowed and what are not allowed. Exactly. Damn, you sound like Tommy. Thank you, sir. I appreciate the compliment. But it's like this, man. I'm just telling you, you have to realize that these motherfuckers, man, you you look at what they're trying to do and you look at what they are actually doing, and it's not even close as to give them the benefit of the doubt. The police officer on several occasions tried to tell her what was going on and what was going to happen, and she just couldn't hear it. She didn't want to hear it. She thought, oh, I can control this motherfucking situation because I know the law and I know what they can and can't do. And you didn't. And what your mouth got you was nothing. But what it got your sons, all three of them had to go to jail. All three of them got to go to court. All three of them got to be tangled up with the fucking legality of this bullshit. Even if some of it get thrown out, or even if some, but now you're on TV talking about this was excessive force. No, it wasn't. This is you not fucking complying with a lawful order. It's that simple. Do what the fuck you're asked to do, people, and it will make shit go a lot easier. It's just like me and my brother Eric was talking earlier today, and he brought up a great point of saying, why can't motherfuckers just do like the guys at Starbucks did? Just shut the fuck up. Do what they told you to do. If they gonna lock you up, let them lock you up. Go quietly, and what happens? You get out, you get a big bag because they fucked up, and it's good. It's that simple. Every police officer ain't trying to kill you. Every police officer ain't trying to lock your ass up. Every police officer ain't got it in for black people. But when you got motherfuckers that just running their mouth and you can't stop them, the person that talks the most, especially in a situation where there is where there's chaos and that person ain't got everybody's interest at heart, or that person know what the hell they talking about, 9 times out of 10 they're gonna make it worse for everybody else. Just cool. Yes, thank you, UFO. Just be cooperative. Cooperate. And if you right, if you didn't do nothing, if you will be fine. But most niggas ain't. Most niggas have done something. Most niggas do get warrants. Most niggas do be on fuck shit. Most niggas have committed a crime. Most niggas have done something illegal. Most niggas have some shit in their cars that's illegal. Most niggas have got some documentation that's not proper, and they ride around with the shit, and then they get mad when the police fuck with them. Have your shit together. Don't ride dirty. Don't commit a crime. So if you do get pulled over or you do have an interaction with the police, you can respond just fine, and you can respond and be in total control because you ain't did shit wrong. If the police came to my house right now and knocked on my door and said, yeah, look, motherfucker, we here to serve a warrant, you motherfuckers done did this, I'm going to be like, hold on, officer. The fuck is you talking about? This is not that. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, we got a warrant here, and we here to serve a warrant. Oh, go ahead. I ain't got no dope in here. You got a bunch of guns, but I ain't got no dope. I ain't got nobody tied up in the motherfucking basement. Go ahead. Ain't nothing illegal up in here. Go right on ahead, sir. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make sure my baby's safe. I'm going to make sure my wife is safe. And I'm going to say, hey, do what they tell you to do. Hands on your head. Yep. Lay down on the ground. Okay. Put your knee in my back. You're going to tase me. Do whatever you're going to do. All right. You're going to throw the cuffs on me. Break my wrist. Sprain my ankle. Whatever the fuck you're going to do. Because at whatever point you're talking about, and yes, to John's point, they in control and they telling me what to do, and I'm afraid or whatever the fuck. But you know what I'm going to be thinking in my mind? At some point, I get to call my lawyer. Do your worst, sir. Because I'm not resisting. I ain't got shit to say. I ain't got nothing. I ain't got no problems with do what you do. Because I'm going to call my lawyer. I'm going to make this call. I'm going to make this call. And when I make this call, I got your ass. Oh, it turned out this is the wrong house. Oh. You what? This is the wrong house? Oh. Not my problem. That's your problem. That's your problem. Well, you can explain that to the judge, sir. You can explain that to the motherfucking prosecuting attorney. You can explain that to your sergeant. You can explain that to your lieutenant. You can explain that to internal affairs. I don't give a fuck who you explain it to, because I now have the recourse of suing your ass. Fine. You fucked up my dough. You broke my motherfucking plates. You did whatever you did. You broke my screen door. I get it. You slam me on the ground. You tase me. I've been having nightmares and the mental anguish of all of this. That's what I'm going to do. But one thing you ain't going to be able to say is that he didn't cooperate. That's it. Yes, police officers do have to read you Miranda. You have to read Miranda. Whenever you putting somebody under arrest, you have to read Miranda. When I take your ass to jail and say you are under arrest for blah, 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 yes, I have to read you Miranda. I have to read you your Miranda rights. Now, if I don't, anything that you say, anything that you talk about, anything that you admit to or deny, whatever the case may be, it is not admissible in the court. That's it. That's just how it is. So it is what it is, man. I have an officer. Hey, Brian, I have an officer told me that this is the first time in 10 years that he saw a black man put his hands up. He asked me why my hands was up, and I explained to him I believe in submission. Hey, man, it's you would be surprised at some of the things where police officers can be on the job for years, 10, 15 years, and they see something for the first time, and it's like, damn, I ain't never seen that before. Do you realize that there are some police officers, not most, but there are some police officers that have been on the job for damn their whole career and may have pulled their gun out once. Ain't pulled their gun in 10 years. Shit happens. It's just like that. It's like, it depends on where you're working. It depends on the environment that you're in. And it depends on what detail you want. Shit can happen. Shit can go left. Or shit can just go smooth and it be a good motherfucking career. No problem. It's not about being, it's like this, man. Everybody answers to someone. Even if you work for yourself, you got motherfuckers you got to answer to. Whether it's the motherfuckers you got to go and get your work permit for, your business permit for, your business inspections, whatever it is you got to do, you got to answer to somebody. See, Jason, I never pulled my gun until I got to D.C. Changing the demographic, changing the area. Happens. So it's like you have to just keep in mind and just say, hey, man, it's not about somebody having control over you. You, as a citizen in the United States of America, you are participating in the law of the land. People don't realize when you go over into other areas and other countries and shit like that, nigga, you ain't got no rights. Your rights are bare minimum in other parts of the world, in other countries. Take your ass over to Korea and talk that shit. Think you can say whatever the fuck you want to say. You can't. You can't do that shit in fucking Canada. Let alone you go over to the Middle East or some shit like that. Motherfuckers ain't trying to hear what the fuck you trying to say. That's why everybody everywhere else is trying to get over here. That's why everybody want to come to this motherfucker. Because it is a land of opportunity. You have an unbelievable amount of rights as citizens of this country. Now, you illegal motherfuckers, that's some totally different shit. Yes, a lot of people would be dead talking back to the police like motherfuckers do. Not listening, not complying. People always tell you, if you're a motherfucker that's traveled the country, if you travel and just have gone out of the country and you go somewhere else, I'm sure you can agree with me when what's one of the main things people always say. Don't fuck up because you don't want to go to jail over here. Fill in the blank. Don't fuck up because you don't want to go to jail in Jamaica. You don't want to go to jail in Mexico. You don't want to go to jail in the Dominican Republic. You don't want to go to jail in motherfucking Barbados. You don't want to go to jail in Korea. You don't want to go to jail in Vietnam. You don't want to go to jail in China. You don't want to go to jail in Japan. You don't want to go to jail in these other countries because these motherfuckers don't want to go to jail in Iraq. These motherfuckers ain't over there giving you wonderful accommodations. You ain't getting the shit that motherfuckers complain about here. You ain't getting a fourth of that over there. Ain't no let me talk to the motherfucking warden. I need to talk to your CO. Ain't nobody doing that shit. I'm telling you. So it's like you have to realize that these motherfuckers here, yes, we have opportunities as police officers to do shit better, but motherfucking citizens have even bigger opportunities to just say, hey, let's alleviate a lot of this bullshit just by complying. We can figure this shit out. It is what it is, man. I hope that this video helps somebody become a better version of themselves. I apologize for the technical difficulties I had earlier where my goddamn internet service provider just decided to do an update and I lost my connection and my modem rebooted. But thankfully, people came back. I appreciate that. Y'all make sure y'all click that like button, click the share. That's what's up. Let me see here if I can change. Let's turn this off and go here. There we go. All right, let's see here. Shout out to Chrisandra. I almost didn't say you said your last name. Shout out to CPA Diva. That's what's up. She hit your boy up with $2. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Shout out to my man, Brass Man Taker. Always donating. Hit your boy up with $3 there. Came back here, hit your boy up again, Brass Man Taker, with another $2.50. Appreciate you, man. That's what's up. Let's see here. That's on the Cash App. Let's head over here to PayPal and see what's up. Let's see. All right, there we go. Yes. To the brothers. Yes. All right, let's see. That was my boy Jason Gunn who hit me up yesterday. And then today, my man Andre Hudson hit your boy up with $2. That's what's up. And the biggest donator of tonight, my man Deshaun Charles hit your boy up with $10. Man, thank y'all so much. I appreciate it, man. All the love and support, man. Y'all just don't know, man. It really, really does my heart good. And also, nope, that was 2 days ago. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yep, I know. I believe I gave y'all a shout out to Selena who hit your boy up with $10, and Amanda K hit your boy up with $20 too. Thank you so much. If I didn't, I just want to make sure I did. It's one thing I don't want to do is not acknowledge those who sacrifice and donate to your boy. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. What did you say, Eric? He said I always roll my windows down and turn my car. Man, look here. I roll all my windows down, turn my car off, and I already have my information, so I don't have to look for it. Officer did the same thing to me. He was like, wow. Dude, it's like that's something that just people don't understand, man. It's like you have to be able to realize what situation that you're in, and you want to mitigate the variables. So, yes, you should have your license, registration, and insurance in one of them little folders ready to go. Because when you get pulled over, as you pulling over, you should be able to go in your armrest or your glove box, pull that information out, set it up on your dash, get your license out, put it up on your dash, whatever. Like I said, what I do, I get my shit out, pull myself over, put the car in park. I'll turn it off sometimes, but I definitely let my windows down. I take my hands with my fingers up and I put them on the steering wheel. So I put my hand, like if this is the steering wheel part, I do just like that. So that he can see not just my hands, but he can see my fingers and see I ain't got nothing in my hand. And I sit there like this. Or I've even done this. I've even put my hands outside the window. Or I'll just sit them right there on the steering wheel. I've done that. And the reason why I do that, I don't want that motherfucker to think about shit because I know what he's gonna ask for. I know what he's gonna act, what he's gonna do. So I just need to be prepared and let him tell me. I know what he's gonna tell me already. I just want to do it the way he want to do it. And when they walk up, I usually tell them, "How you doing, officer?" Unless he cuts me, unless he initiates it with me first, I'll let him know, "How you doing, officer?" "Yep." Well, you got your license registration? "Yes, I do. It's right here on the dashboard. You want me to give it to you, or do you want to take it?" "Nope." "All right, here you go. Just to let you know, officer, I do have my concealed carry license, and I am carrying right now at the moment. How would you like to proceed?" I have yet had an officer disarm me. Most of them say, "Oh, man, you're good. Just keep your hands up, and I'm good." That's simple. Now, usually they'll ask me for my license. I open up my license. They'll see my sheriff ID, or they'll see my driver's license, or they'll ask me where I work, or they'll see my ID or something. They'll ask me where I work, and I'll tell them whatever, and they'll, "All right, got you." But even if a motherfucker gonna write me a ticket, all my shit is right there. They got what they need. They can go do what the fuck they want to do, and I'm good. That's it. I keep it simple. Now, can you run into an asshole? Can you run into a dick? Absolutely. If you stick to your plan, you stick to being calm, hey man, they gonna look like the dumbass. They gonna look like the dumbass. So it's like, and then a lot of times when they see that you're a good guy, they usually don't give a shit. They gonna let you go with a warning. "Oh man, okay, just here, I'm gonna give you a warning, man. You know, make sure you slow down. Let's be safe out here." "No problem, officer. Thank you. Have a good night. Be safe." That's it. But when you are fucking up, when you are when you got your license ain't right, when your motherfucking plates ain't right, when your insurance ain't paid, when you riding dirty, you got an OZ, you got a zip in the car, you got motherfucking 10 kilos in the trunk, shut the fuck up anyway and just comply. Because you trying to be a badass ain't gonna do nothing but get you fucked up even worse. And you're gonna piss off the officer. You're gonna piss them off. And when you piss off a motherfucker, or when you get to lying and not being truthful, it makes that spidey sense tingle, and you start to think the worst thing. I'm dealing with a real bad guy right here. This dude's fucking lying. He's not answering my questions. He's not complying. I'm not gonna think that you some smart lawyer motherfucker. I'm gonna think that you're a bad guy. I got a bad guy on my hands. Yes, Wesley, the mission is to get home safely for both people, you and the officer. Most states have rulia. Most states have it to where you have to tell the officers. Most officers, like I said, they don't really get into that because a lot of times in their running of the plates, it'll come up on your license. Sometimes it don't. Some places it does. Some places it don't. But they really don't give a shit because most of your people that are concealed carry holders, this is a fact, most of them are good guys. The percentage of concealed carry people in the world, they are your law-abiding citizens any fucking way. That's a fact. That's a fact. They don't give a shit that you are because 9 times out of 10, 99.9% of the time, my concealed carry permit holders are the good guys. It's the motherfuckers that don't have their concealed carry that got guns that are the motherfuckers I'm worried about. It's the motherfuckers that don't abide by the law that I'm worried about. It's the motherfuckers that have warrants that I'm worried about. It's the motherfuckers that consistently break the law and have records that I'm worried about. Law-abiding citizens, people that have their CCWs, those are the motherfuckers you really don't need to worry about. That's just the facts, just the truth of it. That's why when you have all these motherfucking gun rights motherfucking activists trying to tell people we need stricter gun laws, it ain't affecting no fucking body but the ones who abide by the law. If they banned AR-15s and AK-47s today, do you honestly think the criminals are going to turn their guns in for the buyback? No, they're going to keep them. Why? Because they're illegal and they want to keep them and they want to have them. Who's going to turn them in? The law-abiding citizens. Now they're going to be fucking sheep amongst a fucking den of wolves. That's why when they talk about all this shit, we're going to come get your guns. The only people you know who got guns and where their guns are at are the motherfuckers who are law-abiding citizens. And I don't give a fuck about we're trying to stop the next active shooter. Okay, what about the next motherfucking regular shooter? What about the next shooter that's on the motherfucking, on his way to do a drive-by right now? The fuck are you doing about stopping that shooter? Mass shootings, as terrible as they are, they don't happen as much as the motherfuckers that die every goddamn weekend. So why are we so vigilant? And it's like you ask your motherfucking liberal fucking Democrat politicians this shit. Why are y'all so vigilant about taking guns out of law-abiding citizens' hands when y'all can't even get the guns out of the criminals' hands? Don't you think that would be the place to start with first? Don't you think that every fucking gang-banging, record-having motherfucker that has a gun illegally should be your first go-get? Why are you trying to take the guns from a motherfucker who is legally abiding by the law, then the motherfuckers who you know ain't abiding by the law and got guns? I don't get it. And the fact that people are still not understanding or asking that question, that lets me know how much people are just literally sheeple. You're just going with the fuck a politician is telling you just because it's a politician telling you. That's like one of the things I had to tell my mama one day. I said, Mama, she went to the doctor and the doctor told her, oh, I want you to try this other prescription. I said, Mama, you 74 years old. Well, the doctor said she wants me to try. I said, Mama, that doctor is just trying to use you as a fucking guinea pig. She not only will she gets a kickback for every drug she signs you up with. I said, you don't let her try no shit on you. Tell that bitch to try that shit on her own mama first before she try it on mine. I said, because some shit that she got you, that she had you on, that was tried and true and proven for the past 50-something years, that's what you need to be taking. Not this new shit that some asshole done repackaged and done added some extra shit to it. You don't know what the side effects of it are. You take some shit now at 74, that shit can fucking derail your whole fucking system and fuck you up and send you spiraling down into some other shit. Don't just try some shit because she think you should try. Oh, we'll just see how this works. Not with my mama's life, bitch. But people have it's just an automatic thing. If a doctor tell you, must be right. Doctors ain't nothing but troubleshooters. They try shit, see if it works, and then they try some other shit, see if that works. Try this shit, see if it works. Try this other shit, see if that works. That's all they do. You listening to a doctor? Fine. That's why they call second opinion. In the age of the internet, doctor want to put you on some Lunesta Estra? God damn it, look the shit up on Google. See what the fucking side effects of it are. How many times in this country have people taken some shit that was bad for them and then they say, oh, this does this. We didn't know it. Well, whoever survived, we'll give you a settlement. Seriously? Stop letting people tell you shit and you just take it and go. Listen to what the fuck somebody tell you, research it yourself, verify that it's true, and see if it works for you. No, everybody ain't trying to motherfucker, it's a conspiracy where everybody trying to hurt you or kill you or do something to you, but you have to be smart enough to do the research yourself and to listen and get as much information as you can about something. Right. They'll say the shit worked on mice, but we haven't tested it on humans yet. What we gonna do? Let's test it on some humans. Oh, we found out that 30% of people have bad reactions to this. I might be in the 30%, motherfucker. Jeez. All right, I done got on my soapbox long enough. It's been an hour and a half. Not to mention what happened for the first go round. But thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Hey, I'll probably be back tomorrow night. I love you guys. It's been real as always. And until next time, I hope that this video helps somebody become a better version of themselves. He said, I want to have a taser. I hope this video helps somebody become a better version of themselves. I am Brian Redmond. This is the United Guns of America and the Relationship Rehab. It's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Peace, and I'm out. You guys have a great night. Thank you so much. Click the like button, click the subscribe button, and click the share button. Peace. I'm out.